Hey guys, Rhett on the road here. Just leaving Phoenix, Arizona on Highway 87. It's 10:20 in the morning and it is the 21st of September 2018. If you're just joining the project, I am taking my Jeep to all the national parks and a lot of national monuments and whatever else seems interesting along the way. So we're gonna check that out. Doing some camping, gonna try out a new coffee pot that I just got. That should be pretty fun. Exciting stuff. Got some steaks for tonight, do a little camping tonight. Eventually gonna make it to Pietown, New Mexico, and then White Sands, maybe Carlsbad Caverns before this whole trip's over. Got a lot of time off, I'm on vacation. So it should be a lot of fun. Thanks for coming along. Outside of Phoenix, Highway 87, heading towards New Mexico. Payson, Sholo, all those cool little towns we're gonna go through again. Starting to get in the mountains outside of Phoenix. All rock out here. Looks like a tough place to ride a horse through 100 years ago. Or heck, for Arizona, maybe only 50 years ago. People are still getting around on horses. Beautiful views though. It's a really pretty place, especially in the fall, winter, spring. Summertime, it's just a bit hot. Cool Jeep in front of me. Their license plate says Texas. They got a lot of stuff packed up on top. Kind of a neat roof rack they got going. Okay folks, just rolling into Payson. I'm gonna pull over here and clean my windshield. As you can see, a lot of butterflies I drove through, and so time to clean the windshield. Also, I remember there was a nice little water spigot over here where I could fill up my water tanks. So that'll be a lot of fun. We'll do that and then we'll be back on the road. Okay, we're going through Payson now. I just stopped at my favorite little convenience store, the 76 back there, and filled up with water. Now they got 2 water buckets, or water storage containers. They got like 13 gallons of water in the Jeep. So that's quite a bit of weight back there. But if you need it, it's worth carrying around. Anyway, this is Payson. I guess it gets quite a bit of snow in the wintertime and looks pretty cool. So we'll have to come back and try it out at some time. Just coming up on Forest Road 300, at least the turnoff for it. That's where I camped last week. That was a fun time. We're pressing ahead though. Well, we're coming into one of my favorite parts of Arizona. It's between Springerville and Sholo. And you kind of come into these really high altitude rolling hills. We're up at about 7,500 feet right now. So we're higher than Lake Tahoe, and then you just have this kind of rolling hill area. It's really beautiful. So it's going to be gorgeous like this all the way into Springerville. Probably stop at the general store there in Springerville. I got to buy some batteries, and then it's off to Pietown after that. Oh, I'm sorry. It's about 1:40 in the afternoon right now. So my GPS says I'll be rolling into Pietown about 8 minutes after 4. So that'll be fun. Talk to you in a few. Well, they said it's a gusty wind area. They also had a sign that says elk for the next 10 miles. So we'll look for some elk and some wind. But check out this hill up on the right. Just gorgeous. It doesn't look like there's a tree on it. Just all grass. Really pretty area with nobody around. I get past every once in a while. The old Jeep at this elevation, it's no spring chicken, let's put it that way. So I'm going along at 65 though. You can't ask for much better than that, but boy, some of these hills she wants to give up, but she keeps going. Battery's almost dead, but you can see Springerville way out there. You can just see forever out here, it seems like. Really gorgeous. Downtown Springerville. We're just coming into Western Drug and General Store. We'll see how much battery I got left before thing cuts out. But yeah, we'll stop in here. I need to get some batteries. Use the restroom. Should be great. They got my parking spot all saved up. Here we go. Well, nice little stop at that store in Springerville. Now, just on the way out of town on Highway 60, and we're heading towards Pietown. It looks like another 64 miles to Pietown. It looks like I'm going to get there at about 10 minutes after 4, actually 30 minutes after 4. And the place I wanted to go to that serves pies in Pietown is going to be closed. But it looks like I was looking on Overlander and there's a camping spot at the city park. So I'll just go park in the city park and check it out. Looks like it's nice with a picnic table and fire pit and that kind of stuff. So I'll check it out and see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, I'll go somewhere else and check it out. Well, we're about 15 minutes from the New Mexico state line, and we'll be in Pietown by 4:30. But the place I wanted to go in Pietown looks like it closes at, I guess, 4 o'clock. I looked online, so I won't be able to make it in there. But there is a place to camp in town at the city park, it says. So I'll go check that out, see what I think. I saw a picture of it on Overlander, and it looks like it's pretty nice. So, perfect place to stay the night, and then just maybe have a piece of pie tomorrow. Or have breakfast somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. Don't have any time constraints for the next couple days, so I can just do whatever I want. The goal for tomorrow is to get to White Sands, and that should do about right. Anyway, talk to you guys in a few. Okay. Like the sign says, welcome to New Mexico, land of enchantment. I'll try not to run their sign over. Not a great way to make your presence known in a new state. Knock down their welcome sign. Anyway, we're showing about 56 miles to Pietown. Beautiful place. Just in a nice little valley here outside of Pietown. I think we're about 10 miles out. Nice wooden houses. Really pretty. Like a bunch of bunk houses over there. Pretty big ranches out here. Well, they sure got enough flags.
Take the next right, then turn right.
Gather in place. Oh, here's Pietown Park. I guess that's what that is. Pioneer open. Let's get a slice of pie. The Pioneer was open, so I got coffee and a piece of pie, apple crumb pie, and some ice cream. So it should be good. Well, that was the Pioneer, and this guy with the bicycle Talked to him. He's riding from down from Canada on the Continental Divide all the way to Mexico. He thinks he's going to be done by Wednesday. He's going south. And I'm camping across the street at that park. But there it is, Pioneer, Pietown, New Mexico. Really nice people. Well, coming up on where I'm going to park tonight, and ooh, don't get stuck. Kind of going to get stuck, huh? Anyway, this is where I'm going to camp around here tonight. There's a neat old International Farm all parked right there. Not sure how good that turned out. And down here, I kind of got you guys going right in the sun, sorry. It says Jackson Park and Campground. Free camping overnight. Limit 3 nights. All trash must be hauled away. Let's go take a look. Go back out there to that little table. Seems perfect. We'll see. Ooh, down here looks really nice. Well, let's check this out. Kind of an off-road park. Gosh, nice level spots for the tent and everything. I think this might be our spot for the night. Beautiful. Oh, right by the baseball field? Maybe they'll start a baseball game. Can we watch the game, Daddy? All right, let's get set up. All right, here is the campsite. Look at that old tree. It's probably 1,000 years old. And my tent. Looks like a pretty nice spot. Sorry if it's a little too windy, but it didn't take long to set up. Gonna probably have some steaks tonight. I'm kind of full from the pie, but I'll be ready to eat in another hour, so we'll wait on that. Oh, I can get the steaks warming up at least. But here she is, beautiful night or evening. Here's a baseball field, so I'm camping in a baseball field. Okay, well, there's my steak. Nice little oven there, or I mean stove. Worked out really well. So we'll get this eaten, get the dishes done, and pack everything up, and then it's off to bed. 6 o'clock now. Actually, I'll probably stay up for a few hours and maybe watch a movie on my phone or something like that. But hey, great little spot. Nice little sunset between the trees there. Couldn't ask for a better camping spot, and it's free. All right, talk to you guys in a bit. Good morning, guys. I've got up. Got kind of cold last night. Good thing I had my heater. Worked out really well. I didn't get asphyxiated or anything like that. I just have my little carbon monoxide detector. It worked out nice. Ran out of gas in the heater at about 4 a.m. Then it really started to cool down. It wound up being really cold this morning. But got some bacon going right now. Gonna have bacon and eggs for breakfast. My new little stove down here. Coleman 533, and it works great. Got some bacon already made, and got a little bit more going on here. Then I'll have a couple eggs, and we'll be all set to get on the road. think I'm going to White Sands this morning. We'll see. Have you ever wanted a mustache? Check this out. Well, good morning. Got camp put away finally. It's 10:30, so it's really like 9:30 my time. It's an hour ahead in New Mexico, but I managed to woke up at about 7:30, 8, 9, 10:30. That's 3 hours to get breakfast cooked, get all my stuff put away, dishes washed, and loaded up back in the Jeep. But I'm getting a little quicker at loading the Jeep every time because I took everything out again and redid it. But anyway, it's gonna take a while. I think I'm gonna go try to see the Very Large Array, which if you've seen the movie Contact, that's where they get in contact with the aliens. And I'm gonna try to go to White Sands. So both of those should be fun. Hopefully camping like Alamogordo, right around there tonight. We'll see. Anyway, let's get on the road. Started right up. Okay, well, we just crossed the Continental Divide, and that was at 7,500 feet. And we're about, I'd say we're 10 miles to the east of, Pietown. It's just a gorgeous area out here. Absolutely unbelievable valley. Or, I guess you'd call this a valley. It's long meadow. Really pretty. Heard elk bugling last night. It was really great. Turned out to be a really beautiful day. New Mexico, if you haven't been, I think it's worth a trip. Whether you fly out here and rent a car or just hop in on your own and go, it sure is beautiful. Everybody's been extremely nice. Sorry if it's too windy. We're out here at the Very Large Array tourist rest area, and these folks are trying to see if they can get their drone all the way over there, which it's quite a long ways, but it looks like it's going most of the way, so pretty cool. But out there is the Very Large Array. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see much of it or not, but anyway, pretty neat. Let's go to White Sands. Now we're driving out to the VLA. I guess it's okay to come out here. There's a visitor center even. So maybe there'll be a sticker. I don't know. Look at those big old antennas out there. Satellite dishes. These guys are taking a picture in front of it. The lady's got a parasol. Wow, crazy looking off-road wagon. I don't know what these people are doing. Strange things, probably looking for aliens. Wonder if I could buy a tinfoil hat here. Power off. Very Large Array Visitor Center. I guess it's open because there's a lot of cars here. I'll go park on the other side of this guy. People kind of lock up all the parking spots. Very Large Array. Here we go.
Now that you've got a map, you know where you're going, and you're official. And sir, I'm going to be giving you an orientation. If you'd like to listen in, feel free to.
I like listening in.
All right, so your receipt and $10 is your change. All right, now are you guys excited to be here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one.
Here's a pretty neat model of one of the array dishes. See, I don't even need a drone. I can just go to this model and take a video. They're on railroad tracks. They move them around.
How could you record it?
I have my camera, and then I just record, and then I put it on YouTube.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, don't mess it up! Oh my gosh!
What?
I'm kidding. Have fun, guys. See you later. Here's a little display about how they filmed Contact here. The movie. They had the movies for sale inside. I know it doesn't look very good, but vehicle tour at the Very Large Array. Okay, I went on the little vehicle tour. It wasn't very long, but here's this antenna assembly building. There's the plaque for it. And here is the building. And inside, they have a really big antenna. It is big. There's the whole building. Neat stuff. Okay, let's go to White Sands. And yes, they did have stickers. Here it is. Hip hip hooray. Here's the train tracks where they move all this stuff around. It goes way out there to the array. Neato. Well, I just entered Lincoln County, New Mexico. It's about 2:30. Now, any of you who are a big fan of Westerns and Old West history will know that this is where Billy the Kid was from. So, that'll be pretty neat. But Lincoln County, it's pretty desolate. Beautiful, but I don't know how you raise much cattle here. Let's check it out. Had to stop and clean the windshield. But anyway, yeah, pretty desolate area. High desert. Big mountain way up out there in the distance. Just coming down this hill into this huge valley. You don't realize what big country it is just looking at it on a screen, movie screen, or even YouTube screen. It is some big mountains out here and some long distances. I can't imagine doing it on a horse. Well, I can imagine it, but you'd be pretty hot. Really cool area. Entering the town of Carrizozo. Every one of these little towns, they got somebody pulled over either going in town or out of town. They're kind of all speed traps, so I slow right down as soon as I see the sign, because they're just they're really looking for stuff to do. So anyway, Carrizozo, cool little town. Emporium. Wow, what a cool little town. Old soda shop there. Looks like it's closed. Studebaker pickup. And here comes the Sands Motel. Does every town in America have a Sands Motel? It should. Pulling into White Sands National Monument. Might as well make a run through here. Got my parks pass, so it shouldn't cost anything. I've already got a White Sands sticker. This was the first sticker I got when I started collecting them, so here it is. You can get sleds at the gift shop. I don't think I'm gonna go sledding. We'll just make a quick run through, and then I gotta find a place to camp for the night. Yeah, I've got a 12 gauge right there. Okay, rolling into White Sands. It's a no fee day, so I didn't have to dig my wallet out and get my pass. Okay, we're coming up into the dunes now. So it just looks normal out here. And then you get into these big sand dunes. And the sand is white. Imagine that. Now we're actually on the sand. They run a grader over it. Kind of hard-packed sand with a lot of potholes. They could stand to run a grader over it again. Sure is a neat place, though. Through the picnic areas. There's sure a lot of people out here. A lot of more picnic areas available. People just having a nice Saturday party. Okay, so here we are at it. White Sands, cruising around. It's the no fee day. So it looked like everybody is out here today. Really busy. There's everywhere you go, there's not completely full picnic areas and stuff, but a lot of people there, a lot of kids out riding their saucers down the side of the sand dunes. That's the big activity here. I think you come out here, you ride your saucers up and down the sand dunes. If you're a girl, you take Instagram pictures of yourself in a bikini on the white sand. And if you're a nature hippie, you go out and just kind of sit and ponder the sand. Pretty fun place. Okay guys, I just turned off the highway outside of Alamogordo and started cruising up this forest road here. I guess there's a lot of nice places to camp, so We'll just cruise up and check it out. It looks like there's a lot of four-wheelers in here and stuff. I'll just keep cruising back till I find a spot I like, and that'll be the camp for the night. Okay, well, I'm up above Cloudcroft, New Mexico. Kind of a ski resort area. I think I'm over 9,000 feet now. And I was back on this forest road looking for a place to set up camp, but all the camp spots seem to be taken by, you know, four-wheeler people and stuff. And then like a couple of them look like they're long-term campers, aka just living out here. So I kept coming further and further back till I ran out of road. There was a gate shut, and then I saw something that kind of looked like a road, maybe not that improved of a road. I drove up here, found a pretty decent little spot, looking for a level place to put my tent, but let's check it out. Kind of the ridge all the way up there, and all the way down here's this kind of road I came up and found a nice little camping spot. Sun's getting ready to go down, so I thought maybe it's time to get dinner going and everything and just bed down for the night. Kind of soft ground. Looks like it rains up here quite a bit. Anyway, looking for a level spot and we'll get dinner started. All right, well, the tent's all set up. Just about time for dinner. I got a steak in there. And kind of got a little mess here left over from setting up the tent. I kind of changed the polarity of the campground. I was gonna kind of have that be the door and out this way, but there's nothing level in this whole campsite. So what it's gonna end up being is me walking up and down the whole time. I'm just changing my rug to the other side of the tent. Got the Jeep there, got the table set up. Gosh, I don't even think it took me 15 minutes to get set up this time. It was really quick. So maybe I'm getting better at it. Or maybe I'm just hungry and tired. So anyway, I saw a couple deer hunters in a Willys Jeep. Not an old Willys, a new Fiat Jeep that says Willys on the side. They seem like friendly guys. They're deer hunting with bows. So I don't know if they'll get anything. I haven't seen any deer up here. But anyway, let's get dinner started and maybe a cocktail started. Okay, sounds good. All right, we got the lantern lit. Got the steak on and cooking on this nice little dual fuel Coleman. Boy, what a game changer that is. So much nicer. Got my little plate out there. We're gonna have some steak for dinner. It's gonna be great. Got a cocktail going too. I'll talk to you guys before I go to bed, but yeah, kind of a long day today, pretty bushed. I'm gonna have to shut all these windows and get the heater going, but we'll talk to you guys maybe one more time tonight, maybe in the morning. See you later. Well, I just got up. Sounds like there's an elk just right over this little ridge here. It never seemed to make noise when I turned the camera on. Oh, it's cold out. I'm going back inside. Well, good afternoon. It's 2:30 and I finally got camp all put away. Kind of, you know, did a little bit extra work, made sure everything would be nice for next week. Got about 2-hour drive left to get into the part of New Mexico I'm supposed to go to, and then get that work thing done, and then I'll be back out on the road and have another episode. But thought I'd just say good morning and good afternoon, actually. And while we pull out of the parking lot here, our parking lot, it's actually just up the side of a hill. We're up here. Got pretty cold last night. I don't know if I'll include any of the footage from this morning when the elk were out there hollering. I don't know if it was elk or elk hunters, but somebody was blowing the trumpet all morning. That was pretty exciting. And on down we go. Got about 10-minute drive to the road and then on down the hill. Kind of go down this really steep part and then into the little mud puddle that's there. Let's go down a second here. I guess the mud's all gone. And then out the forest road. So you never would have thought that this is New Mexico. I mean, it's really high up, alpine area, beautiful. It's got all these old kind of barns and shacks and stuff set up for, I guess, for elk hunters and cattlemen. What a beautiful place. It's really nice. I think I'm about 8,000 feet up now. And that town of Cloudcroft, that was really something else. I think this is mostly a kind of a wintertime destination. Or for hunters and stuff. Barn out there. What a beautiful spot. Yeah, I could see myself living in New Mexico. They say you have to bring your own job, though. You can't show up here and look for work. There's just not enough of it around. But what a beautiful place. Well, okay, guys, I'm almost done with my trip to New Mexico. Just pulling into town here, and it's been a pretty fun trip. Got to see those big array satellite dishes and camp out a couple times, had some pie. Really fun trip. But I'd like to thank you for coming along with me, and thanks to everybody who's subscribed. 60 subscribers now, which is pretty amazing to me. And go ahead and hit that like button if you like the video, and tell your friends. Oh, and if you hit that little bell down by the bottom right side of the video, it'll make sure you're notified every time a new video comes out. So thanks. Talk to you guys later. Pietown, that crazy old Pietown, that whacked out, kooky, groovy old Pietown. That's where we're going today. It's Pietown, that groovy old Pietown, that crazy up high town. It's Pietown today.